Hi, my name is Vic. I'm the founder of SEO Summer. We help clients all around the world achieve SEO results and rank their websites in Google. Today, we're going to do a deep dive into backlinks. What are they? Why do you need them? And what makes a good backlink? So what is a backlink, you might be thinking? So all a backlink is a hyperlink going from someone else's website to your website. It's the way the internet is interconnected. So why are backlinks important if they're just hyperlinks? Well, backlinks serve a really important purpose to Google in helping Google figure out which websites are more authoritative than others. So let's say you have two websites. One is a website that is brand new and has very few backlinks. And another website is a very established website that has many backlinks. But the content on both websites is more or less of the same quality. Well, Google actually can't determine exactly what the quality of the sites are in question. But what they can do is they can look at the backlink portfolios of both websites. And by doing so, they're able to determine which one they're more likely to trust. And so once they've determined which one they're more likely to trust, they are able to rank the websites in order of the content, so the user signals that they're getting from the actual content itself, and then they are putting a layer of trust over that using the backlink portfolios, and that helps them decide which is the better piece of content for them to rank in Google. This creates a bit of a situation where sometimes it's actually not the best content that ranks, and this is objectively the case in some cases. In other cases it's more subjective, but regardless, backlinks play a really important role for how Google decides to rank websites in its search engine. So how do you actually acquire backlinks? Well, one of the ways that you can acquire backlinks is by acquiring them naturally. So when you produce a very good piece of content or something that has useful stats that can't otherwise be easily found, people actually will link to that content organically, which means that you don't actually need to do anything. But for new websites that don't have any authority and don't actually show up in search results, this usually doesn't work, and you can be waiting for years and you probably won't get a single backlink in this way. A more practical approach to backlinking is something called guest posting. So what is guest posting? Guest posting is when you create a piece of content and then that piece of content is then pitched to webmasters. So I thought I'd give an example to make it easier to understand. So here is one of our clients, Powerhouse International, and they provide customs broker services. You can see this page is about customs broker Brisbane in particular. And so a backlink that we acquired for their website was this one here. So from containernews.com, you can see it's a very relevant website about shipping containers, freight forwarding, and other related things. And you can see in this article, we have a link here. So this is a hyperlink. If you click this link, it goes back to the Powerhouse website. And that is how backlinks are created. And then also, you can see the result of this. So here is where we are tracking the rankings for this website. And you can see here we have November 15, 2023. You can see that they are position 11. And then as soon as that backlink was acquired at about November 21, you can see that the position went from 11 to 4. And this basically means that they are position 4 in Google and therefore on the first page, and they are making the most of the organic searches that are coming through Google for customs broker Brisbane. A very similar technique is called link insertion. So link insertion actually uses existing content. So there's no new content that's produced, and the backlinks are inserted into this existing content going back to your website. And so both of these approaches generally cost money. So when guest posting is done or when link insertions are done, there is a fee that's either charged to the agency or to the client directly. So just briefly, link insertions and guest blogging are both very good methods of acquiring backlinks. The guest posting way establishes links on new posts, and so this is a more natural method that is less likely to be noticed by Google. Link insertions into existing content are a bit rarer in terms of Google seeing these interactions happening naturally. However, link insertions in existing content are sometimes the better option because they actually put backlinks into like really well performing content. And so this content then results in better rankings for your website. And so the question is, are all backlinks the same? And the answer is absolutely not. In fact, in our experience, most backlinks that are acquired are absolutely terrible. And that's because a lot of other agencies, they use backlinks from websites called PBNs, also known as link farms. And so these websites, they only exist for the sole purpose of acquiring backlinks. And so over time, Google recognizes this. They see that these websites don't have any actual purpose other than for link building, which ends up penalizing your website in the process. And so initially your rankings might go up, but over time, Google will start ignoring these websites and your rankings will drop back to zero. And so how do you tell if the backlinks that were acquired for you are actually of good quality? So the best way to do that is to use an SEO tool. Our favorite is Ahrefs. You can also use something called SEMrush, Moz, and a bunch of other tools. And so what you're looking for is the authority score of the websites. So in Ahrefs, this is something called domain rating. In other platforms, it's a very similar sort of concept. You're looking for a score of at least 20 here. You're also looking for relevancy to your niche. And so if you're a customs broker and your agency is acquiring links from mum websites and kids toy websites, these are not relevant links to your website, and so you're not going to get the same benefit as you would from a niche relevant website. The other thing that you're looking for is traffic. So real websites that actually have a purpose and have quality content will also have traffic. And so with websites that don't have traffic, you can almost always say that these websites are of poor quality, they're doing nefarious things that are getting them penalized, or they're just link farm websites that have no other purpose other than to acquire backlinks. However, you do have to be careful with traffic. So some websites will have what we call fake traffic. So this is actually real traffic, but it's not niche relevant traffic. So you might see a website that initially looks like it's about software. However, when you look into it, you see that the traffic that they're acquiring is for things like cryptocurrency, casino gambling, and different types of marijuana products, for example. And so when you see that the traffic isn't for the niche relevant terms that you're expecting, you should probably rule that website out, as it probably will get you penalized in the future. The other types of links that you can acquire are something called foundation links. So foundation links are really important for new websites. Foundation links include things like establishing social network links, such as Facebook and Instagram, and they also entail acquiring local directories. And so by establishing social links and local directories, you're able to give Google a strong signal that you are a real business and that you are looking to improve your rankings in their search algorithm. And these links give you a bit of a step up on your competitors that might go straight into link building without acquiring those initial foundation links. So that wraps up backlinks. So just a quick summary, backlinks are just hyperlinks that go to your website from other websites. You need to make sure that your backlinks have a high domain rating, that they have real traffic, and that they are niche relevant. If you are looking to build these types of quality backlinks, shoot us a message from our website at seosummer.com and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Subscribe and like this video if you found it useful, and stay tuned for more content like this, showing you the secrets of SEO and how to build a successful organic strategy.